The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So UCLA's offense will have first crack at this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. It's on target and complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Bruins trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He's looking to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Bruins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Northwestern wants to go quickly. They'll run for it on third and short. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. The play action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He lets it fly. He makes a grab. Touchdown, UCLA! Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wagner. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. Got room on the return. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Bruins! Defense putting points on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Northwestern right back to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got a man. It's Wagner.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
It's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On target. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
He makes the grab. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UCLA. Fitted in the window for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to...
Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. To the air on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to attack another one off. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run play action. Moving out of the pocket. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 5-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. On target to the left. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll leave it with him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Coming out with it, it's Gibbs. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run it from the gun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Fires to the tight end. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Hauls it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibbs. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
To the air. It's Byrne. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. That's caught. It's Peace. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Makes the grab. It's Blake. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Let's go! Let's go! It'll be a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the...
Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. I know both of these teams were ranked